Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy says he will send his defense minister to peace talks in Istanbul, but made it clear he doesn't believe Russia is serious about ending the war. At a press conference in Ankara, Zelenskyy said his decision to send a delegation is out of respect for Turkey's president and US President Donald Trump. The talks between Ukrainian and Russian teams are scheduled to take place in Istanbul, but Zelensky had earlier challenged Russian President Vladimir Putin to attend in person. Putin did not show up. Zelensky responded sharply, accusing the Kremlin of sending stand-in props instead of real negotiators. Russia's foreign ministry hit back, calling Zelensky a clown and a loser. Donald Trump also weighed in, saying bluntly, nothing's going to happen until he and Putin meet face to face. Zelensky reiterated that Ukraine is not the aggressor in this war. He said his country has made numerous diplomatic efforts and is still willing to accept an unconditional ceasefire if Russia agrees. But, he added, a ceasefire can't be imposed by only one side. More international pressure needs to be placed on Russia, he said. Zelensky confirmed that a Ukrainian delegation, to be led by his defense minister, will be sent to Istanbul today and tomorrow to make sure there are no surprises at the talks. In response to Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who called him pathetic, Zelensky asked why Putin proposed direct negotiations only to avoid them. He does not want a ceasefire, Zelensky said. He emphasized that if Putin is serious and ready for talks without preconditions, let's meet. Zelensky noted Trump's interest in joining the talks, saying that gesture reflects good political will. When asked about further sanctions, Zelensky said Ukraine's main priority is to be constructive. That's why he's preparing to send a high-level delegation to the table. He warned, however, that the lack of Russian seriousness suggests a lack of political will. Zelensky also urged developing countries and Ukraine's allies to increase pressure on Russia. He said he expects more sanctions and support to help move toward peace. When asked about Ukraine's next steps, Zelensky refused to speculate, saying it's not useful to debate what constitutes just peace as it will divide opinions. Instead, he pointed to the UN Charter and reminded the world that Ukraine is a sovereign country operating under a democratic mandate. He said, and I quote, "We all have a mandate from the Ukrainian people and lawmakers to take steps to end the war." Finally, Zelensky made it clear that Russia needs to show it's ready for peace, not just with words, but with real action. If we don't see that, he said, then they're not ready. It means they lack the political will. Despite his skepticism, Zelensky concluded by saying he hopes Russia will prove otherwise in Istanbul, even though no firm timing for the talks has been confirmed yet. As of now, the Ukrainian delegation will attend, but expectations remain low. Stay tuned for more updates.